Just a little bit.
There we go.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Friday. In today's episode, we're joined by a 24-year-old night shift nurse, Aide, who brings honesty and courage to the mic. Transgender and queer, married for nearly 4 years, they open up about living with ADHD, OCD, DID, BPD, and how neurodiversity, trauma, and resilience shape their daily life. From growing up in a toxic environment to navigating inpatient care and discrimination, this conversation is raw, vulnerable, and deeply human. Together, we explore identity, mental health, and the strength it takes to live authentically. Please welcome Casper. How do you pronounce your last name?
Zeeryp. Zeeryp. Zeeryp.
I never would have said. I would have said Zeeryp.
It's like syrup, but you put a Z at the beginning.
I like that.
Yeah. It's a good one. I stole it. I stole it from my husband.
Oh, cute. Very cute. So do you want to start? Where do you want to start today?
I mean, that's a good question. Where do I want to start? Because there's so much I could start from. I feel like I really gotta catch 'em all when it comes to, like, the mental health stuff. It's really just, but, you know, it's fine. But, no, I could talk a little bit about, did you want to ask me, like, any questions?
Yeah, I got questions. Usually,
Yeah.
I ask where you want to start, but usually people start from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then after they go through their basic rundown, I just ask questions.
Yeah. That sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I am glad to be here, by the way. I love this. This is great.
Thank you. I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, you're the first, as far as I know, the first transgender that we've had on the show.
Well, here I am. Trans as can be. I'm the trans person the media warned you about. Oh,
Are you
goodness.
from the Sioux?
I am not. I'm from Tennessee, actually. I moved up here quite a while ago. Not like a while ago, but like, you know, like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Something
that's
like
how
that.
long I've been in the Sioux, actually.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. I like it up here.
Yeah.
I love it up here. It's just I don't prefer the heat. I don't. I can't do the heat of Tennessee. I can't do it.
Yeah, I've been down there once, and I stepped outside, and I was like,
I moved out of there when I was 18, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing the heat no more, bye. Have a good one. But my husband scooped me up here, so I'm here now. But
I forgot to tell you, usually before we start, I ask your favorite color and your favorite food.
Ooh, that's a hard one because of the plurality. We all have so many different favorite foods and colors. I'd say pink right now. Right now it's pink.
Okay.
But, and you said favorite food?
Yes.
I'm just thinking about sweets right now. I'd say a Twinkie 100% of the way. Twinkies are good.
I thought for a minute that they got rid of them, like they banned them or something.
No!
Or maybe that
would've
was
sucked.
No? That's just a rumor. Okay.
It's just a rumor. There's like these chocolate ones too. Like there's chocolate ones that they were for like Halloween. They were like really good.
Oh, okay.
They were yummy. But yeah, it's a hard question because with having DID, there's so many different opinions in my head of like what food sounds good and what color sounds good, you know, because like
I forgot about that aspect. I know what DID is, but for those of the people at home that don't know what DID is, what is it?
it is basically, so it's the outdated term is multi-personality disorder, right? But DID is basically like you have. I'm gonna stutter so bad with this, just letting you know. so
No, you're
basically,
fine.
so basically, you have alters. There's like different forms of DID too. There's OSDD, other specified dissociative disorder, all that good stuff. So there's like different things, but you have alters,
Oh, I
different
didn't know
forms
that.
of self, you know, except it
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not really self in a sense. I mean, it it there's so many different ways it can be described, like, you know, but like for DID, it's like so when you're a child, when you're a child, you go through some rough trauma, and basically what your brain does is your brain's like, I need other people in the car, in the mental car, to help me cope with this. So you basically just, you split a bunch, and you got multiple people in your head. Like, it's just, like, and there's a lot of dissociation with it. Like, a lot of dissociation. And dissociation is, like, it just lagged for me. I don't know what that was. But dissociation's, like, just not feeling, like, out of body, out of mind kind of vibes, and just foggy. It's different for everybody, I feel like, but there are similarities between everybody, you know, but like, it's just, I could describe it so much better, but it's just, cause like for me personally, like, you know, with my stuff, cause I was a kiddo, grew up in a hoarder home, you know, and witnessed a lot of like messed up stuff, and I would dissociate, just like lay in bed and just stare, just like sort of, it's not like leaving your body, but it feels like leaving your body, you know. But like, it's just like, and I would have these other alters that would help me cope with it, that would be like, I'm gonna protect you, I'm gonna make sure everything's okay, you know, like. And then there are some that are like, oh no, I'm gonna protect you, but in trying to protect you, I'm also gonna make it worse. Like, you know,
Oh, okay. I didn't know
the
that either.
the alters that are like, you know, like, there's like the stereotype of like evil alters, but
Yeah.
there's not really like, I don't feel like I have evil alters, but I definitely have alters that have toxic tendencies. You know, like, it's just, and how do I describe it? I don't know how to describe it
Have you
more
ever
than that.
seen the movie The Many Faces of Jane?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Because that's like the closest I am familiar with DID. She has like a child version of her, and she's got like
Yes.
a kind of like a party version of her. And but when she's, I don't know what the proper term is, switches, or what would be the proper term?
Switching, yeah. Like when she like switches into the other,
Yeah,
when the other person
she has a
fronts.
hard time recalling.
Yes,
Um,
recalling what the other alter did, basically. Like, just that dissociative amnesia. Like, just, it's like, for instance, my husband probably deals with this a lot. Like, because I will forget, like, so many things because the other alters will remember it. But me, Casper, I don't remember what my headmate Michael did. I don't remember what he did, like, or like, just, it's weird. It's weird. But, like, it needs to be normalized more, I think, honestly. Like, it needs to be talked
Yeah,
about
because
more.
before that, I didn't know anything about it. And even still, I feel like I very, like, just have a very small picture of what it's like. Like, when were you, I guess you always had it from when you were younger.
Well, like, I feel like there's so many different, like, ways that people, like, either, like, get DID or, like, they, like, it's, there's, like, a bunch of controversy with that kind of stuff. I hate to say it, and it makes me sad, because, like, I just want people to live their life, Like, but
What's
people
the
will.
controversy?
So, like, the controversy is that, like, people can have, can be plural or have DID without trauma. But, like, and I mean, I kind of agree with it, but I don't know, it's a gray area. Like, because, like, I, if being multiple helps you, fuck yeah. Like, if it helps you cope and it's just, you don't feel like it formed from trauma, sure, it's you. You do you. And, like, but some people are just really aggro about it and just, like, they're like, no, you have to have trauma, get out of my space, and, like, I don't know, it's weird, but I'm not gonna delve too much into that, because then I'll get heated and I'll be like, oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I was just curious because
yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah,
How do
it's
you,
interesting,
I'm sorry.
but no,
How do
it's
you
good.
stay connected, like, with people? Like, do you have like an online support group with
So
like people that are like you?
like, I use Discord a lot. I don't know if you use
Okay.
Discord, but I just use Discord a lot, and it it's like this little app. It's like for, like, it's originally for, like, gamers, I feel like, but, like, it's evolved into so much more than that. But, like, it's like, how do I describe it? You get a bunch of servers, a bunch of group chats, and it's nice. And there's a bunch of mental health outreach in there, and, like, there's, like, the bad part of Discord that you don't look at, but no, like, there's, like, a bunch of groups out there for, like, people with DID and people that are plural, and just people with mental health issues. And, for instance, my friend Soul, like, I met them on Roblox, I think. That was weird. But
Aw.
I loved it. I loved it. We met on Roblox, but no, like, um, they didn't come out as having DAD until a little later, I don't think. I don't remember. And because the it's called, like, Syscovery, like, system discovery. Like, it hit me pretty late, right? So, like, I didn't realize I was a system until, like, what was it? Part of me knew for a while, but I just kept denying it and shoving it down. But I feel like I really, like, actually started accepting it, like, probably a couple years ago, something like that. So, like, it's it's easier to talk about now, I can tell you that much. Like, I'm having issues talking about it, but it's still a lot easier. Like, like, I just, oh my gosh. But I'm gonna go on so many tangents. This is an hour long, and I'm gonna go on so many tangents. My goodness.
You're totally fine. I have so
ask
many
me,
questions.
ask
And
me
if there's
questions. Go
ever,
for it.
ask them out. Okay.
Ask me the
Um, I didn't think
questions.
about this, but for people, I guess I, a question would probably be what triggers a switch?
So, like, what triggers a switch? That's... I'm feeling switchy right as you saying that. No, Soul says love you guys. I'm gonna give him a heart in
Oh,
the
you
chat.
see
But, no, like, it's in the public chat. But, I don't know if...
I'm glad you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
There. Shout out to Soul. Soul's
Shout
gonna be on the
out.
show next week, is it?
Something like
Next week
that,
on the
yeah. Something like that. But the 11th
Awesome.
at like, what was it? 3? Or 1? I don't know. Something. But
10.
10. I was way off.
Unless I'm wrong.
I don't
Soul,
know.
let us know if we're wrong.
And let us know if we're wrong, for real. Oh my gosh. But what triggers a switch? So many things can trigger a switch. It can be like the smallest thing, or it can be like the biggest thing. Like, for me, I feel like I'm lagging a bit.
That's okay.
In situations where I get really, really, like, stressed about my past, 10 a.m. Eastern is 3 p.m. for Seoul. So it's 10 a.m. Okay. But, I feel like with, for instance, like my headmate, Michael, which, shout out to Michael, he's a good one.
He's a real one.
He's a real one, like, because he's like the protector, caregiver of the system, because there are, like, roles you can, like, you know, look at for, like, your headmates and stuff, like, little roles, like, oh, hey, this one's a protector,
Would it be
this
easier
one's...
to Would it be easier to explain those first?
Maybe, actually, possibly, I could explain those, like, with roles specifically, I feel like some systems don't use roles, and that's fine. They don't, like, identify with roles and stuff, you know, like, but, for me, I really dig it, but some of us don't even know what our role is. We're just sort of existing. And,
Okay.
but, like, I wonder if a better question would be to talk about splitting, actually, and, like, forming. Because, like...
Okay, like,
We're jumping so
familiarize me
many topics,
with
I'm
that.
sorry.
It's all good. We'll draw the pieces to the puzzle.
Yes, so, like, forming of alters. I'll start with that first. So, like, it's so hard to describe, because I struggle with words so much. I just gotta let you know that. But I'm trying my best. But...
We're okay. We're okay.
But,
there really is no time limit. I don't have anything else going on today, and
I gotcha.
this is really all about you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. But, like, forming of alters. So, like, I feel like with some alters that form, because, like, there's splitting and stuff. Like, obviously, huge stress, you just split another little guy. Like, you know, you get a huge stressor, or maybe not even a huge stressor. Maybe it's from, like, something euphoric. Who knows? Like, but you split another little guy. And you're like, no, I have another guy now in my head. But, no, it's like...
Is splitting different than switching?
Splitting is different than switching, yes. Splitting is when you form and you alter, basically. So, like,
Okay.
Splitting is, like, whether it be from alters that already exist, or, like, it's just brain-made stuff. I just want to preface this, a lot of my, DID stuff is mixed with maladaptive daydreaming. So, like, I'm gonna be off about some stuff, probably. But
What is maladaptive daydreaming?
maladaptive daydreaming is really, like, interfering daydreaming. Like, it's, like, really intense interfering daydreaming. Like, it interferes with your daily life kind of thing, you know? It's just, like, because we'll be we'll be sitting there and just, we're in our headspace, because, like, some systems have a headspace. It's basically like your inner world. Like, it's like, and I have too big of one. Because, like, with the daydreaming, it's just like I there's constantly stuff being added and removed, and just whatever, like, and I'm not the best person to be fronting to be talking about this, I don't think. I need to get Michael up in here. But no, like, I just, like, it's, I gotta find words. And
Yeah,
I gotta,
take your time. I'm
yeah,
just relaxing.
but, no, so I think, like, because we were talking about switching, we were talking about splitting, I was talking about my inner world for a second, splitting, so here, you know what, I'm gonna make this easier on myself, so that I can be factually correct. I'm going to look it up so that I can be factually correct.
Okay.
Because, like, I just get stressed out. I've been nervous, but I'm good. Splitting.
Oh, you're good.
Yes, there we go. Forming new parts and alters. Yes. And Soul would be able to describe this stuff good. No, information. Maybe I shouldn't talk about the forming of DID stuff first. I think that's gonna be too much for my brain right now. Hold on.
Okay. We could also. I also have like regular like I'm so interested in the DID, but I can also ask you things
No,
like
no, it's okay.
what's it like working?
It's talking about DID makes me dissociate a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
What about
so, like,
what's it like working the night shift as a nurse aide?
so I love the from Soul and the keyboard smash. Just like, No, so night shift work. Oh my gosh. So I work the 11:30 to 7:30 shift. 11:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. And I take care of old people. I work at an assisted living facility, and we take care of old people, and it's great. Honestly, I love it. But sometimes it's stressful because, obviously, trigger warning, people die. Like, it's sad, but it happens. Like, but, like, it's interesting, and it's very rewarding. It really is. It's so rewarding. Like, because you get to sit there with, like, this old lady that's, like, it's sad, but she's, like, slowly passing away. And you get to sit there and you get to see her smile at you, and you get to, like, help her out. You get to change her, all that good stuff. It's sad. It makes me sad. Don't get me wrong. But it's also, like, the most comforting, rewarding job I think I've ever worked. Like, like, and
Okay.
I just, like, I have such a passion for it. Like, honestly, like, it's just, it's a great, like, I feel like, especially with, like, I worked at a grocery store previously. I'm not gonna name what grocery store, but it sucked. And I worked there for 3.5 years. If anyone is watching that has been there, I'm sorry, it sucked. But it really tore into, like, the DID shit. Like, it really tore into that. Like, I'm talking, like, constant splitting, constant just, I was smoking weed through the roof. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, because that grocery store, I hated it. It was so bad. Like, I just want to preface this. I smoke weed recreationally from time to time. And
that's fair.
That's
understandable.
I recognize that overdoing it is a thing, but I'd like to think I'm not overdoing it right now.
Hey, we're not here to judge.
We're not here to judge.
Can you hold on a second so I can get some, like, Ritz or some Cheez-Its?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, hold on.
I'll just sit here and vibe. Get some Cheez-Its. My goodness. I'm gonna say a little hi in the chat. There we go. Guys, how do I talk about DID? I don't know how to talk about it, because I'm so, I'm just talking to myself, don't mind me. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. I'm just like, how do I talk about it? No, oh my god. It's so chill, though. I love that we're talking and doing this. Like, I love it. Like, I gotta woosah.
I wish I had a cookie for you. They're really good.
A cookie? Yummy. I got water. And blurry water. And hold on. I got my boy Crinkle.
Aww.
My boy Crinkle.
He's cute.
He's so cute. He's all blurred out right now, but...
Is the FWEI, is that an acronym for something, or is that just keyboard smash?
It's keyboard smash. Keyboard smash all the way.
Okay. That's fair.
Because I was like, how do I talk about this, guys? I'm scared. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm not scared. But no, it's just, DID's rough. People don't talk about it enough, and it's
seriously,
like,
I can't imagine.
Like, cause like, I'm trying to think of an example recently of like something that we've done that has been very like, oh my god, this resembles why you have DID, you know? Like, I'm just like trying to think of something, cause like, maybe even right now, cause I'm just like, I don't feel like I planned this stream. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like I'm the one that planned it. But no, it's okay though. It's fine. It's good. No, like, cause other alters will do other things.
I get it.
I
get what you're saying.
Other alters
now.
will do other things, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm doing this. No, but like, cause it makes me think of like, Michael setting me up for this shit. Because Michael's a G. He's a real one. He's like, I wish he'd front right now, because it feels like he's just sort of giggling in my head like a little nerd right now. Like, you silly little guy doing your little podcast. I love it. I love it.
How old is Michael?
Michael, so with headmate ages, it varies. Some alters can be like super young, some alters can be super old. In this case, Michael is like in his 40s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's just little
Okay.
40-year-old man chilling in my head kind of vibe, you know? Because, like, I had a father figure. Like, you know, I still have a father figure. He's great. He's wonderful. If he's watching this, shout out to my dad. Like, you know, shout out to my dad. Because, like, you know, he's great. He's wonderful. But, no, so, like, I don't feel like it's because I didn't have a father figure that Michael formed. I feel like it's just because Michael formed in about, like, what? 20. I was, like, probably 13. So that was about. Oh my gosh. I forgot what. I'm having time issues because I was like, that was like 10 years ago. I'm like, what? That was 10 years ago? No way. A lot of age displacement. Like, with the DID, I feel like I really have time displacement issues. I really have issues with remembering, like,
That makes sense.
with, like, oh, hey, this wasn't a year ago, this was, like, 10 years ago. Like, you know, like, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like,
I'm excited to have Soul come on here with you because
I am so
she
excited.
she can relate to much more of what you're talking about, and
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
doing my best to, like, it'll be good.
Because I feel like me and Soul, like, we discovered our systemhood almost together, I feel like, you know, in a way. Like,
Aww.
because, like, you know, do you agree, Soul? Like, you know? Because, like, I feel like around the time, like, I kind of was I discovering it a little bit before? I don't remember, but I don't know if they're even still watching. I hope they're watching, but if not, that's okay. But, no, like, yeah, okay, they're still watching. They're good. But, yeah, I feel
love
like
that you have that kind of person.
yes, absolutely. I don't know, like, without, like, my hubby, and I think, yes, because I remember, because, Anderson, one of my headmates, he was formed in about, when was I inpatient that one time? Because he formed during an inpatient experience, I think. And he's really depressive. He's a depression holder 100%. But, and holders are like, they, like, hold the emotion, kinda, like, you know, that's, like, their thing. That's, like, a role, basically. But definitely a depression holder. But, what was I going on about?
Sounds like a party pooper.
Yeah, party pooper. Listen. Listen. Okay, this is a weird story I'm about to tell, but I have an abusive alter, okay? And he was abusing the fuck out of him. Like, in headspace, and, like, just, like, self-harm shit, and, like, just wanting to do bad stuff, and, like, wanting to, like, just, he's not good, and like, he's actually been around recently, and I've been kind of mad about it. but no, like, not, like, recent, like, you know, but he's, you know, he's around, but, you know, like, he definitely, there's a word for it, it's persecutor, I think that's what it's called, a persecutor. It's a member that, like, let me look it up for the actual definition.
Okay.
So I don't butcher it. An alter that acts with hostility towards the host or other alters, harming them or sabotaging them.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
and Jay, the guy that is in this noggin and decided Anderson was gonna be his target, you like, because, like, they're in-system relationships, so, like, alters can have relationships with each other, and...
Like romantic or platonic?
Romantic, platonic, whatever, but, Jay and Anderson were in a relationship and it was bad. It was bad. And so I'm sitting here trying to, at that time what was I going by? I think Anderson was the host at that time. Because I, like, the body was going by Anderson at that time, But, oh no, my camera, where'd it go? Hold on. Ah! Hold on, my camera disappeared. It's doing that thing, because I use that Camo Studio app. Like, for, hold on. Let me just...
You can also try and leave and come back.
Yeah, I could. Hold on. Let me also just unplug it and replug it.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get coffee.
Yeah, get coffee. Oh my goodness, I love coffee. Coffee! There we go. Coffee. I have an alter that loves coffee. How's it going, chat? Chat. My goodness. Yes, you do know him, and he's great. Don't call me an old fart. I need that comment starred right there. I need the I love the coffee loving old fart starred, because I was talking about how much one of my alters loves coffee, and so it was like, I know that alter. Oh my goodness. Oop. Yeah. Now he's like in the back of my head. He's like, hey. Coffee loving. Oh my goodness. Questions? Question mark?
That question doesn't make sense. Okay. What does authenticity look like for you in daily life?
Ooh, authenticity. So, I like to say, and I feel like Soul's gonna appreciate this, but I like to say, be cringe and be free. Be cringe and be free. Like, I know, listen, I know that's like a Tumblr phrase right there. I feel like, cause, listen, I'm big on Tumblr, okay? I love Tumblr.
I can see that.
But, no, like, I am cringe and I am free. Accepting the fact that there are cringy parts of you. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to be cringy sometimes. Cringe culture's dead to me. Like, I'm just be yourself. Like, even if that means you're being yourself in multiple ways, like with multiple little things in your head, just be yourself. Authenticity. And just...
I love that.
And just, like, don't be a dick, basically.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick. Like, it's that easy. Like, just... Well, it's not... Listen. People with anger issues... Sometimes it's not your fault, because, like, I get it. Like, I Listen, so I just want to say, I I have BPD, right? I was diagnosed with BPD
So,
in what was it, 2019? I still don't know shit about it. I still
really?
I still don't know shit about it. Like I know a little bit, but like I just like it gets me questioning if I even have it. I'm just like, do I have it? I don't know. And then my friend reassures me and looks at me and is like, you have it. And I'm like, okay. You
Okay.
must know cuz like, their partner has it and like they're just like, yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. But no, just like cuz I definitely do. I don't know, so much shit overlaps like with mental health because like
I can't imagine. Yeah.
yeah, cuz like with
The ADHD I see clear as day.
oh well yeah, of course. So you're going to see that cuz I'm like moving around in my chair and I'm just like fidgeting, and like no, like
Um,
skipping topics.
do you do you and this is in a non-judgmental way, just out of
Yeah.
curiosity, do you see a therapist or a psychiatrist?
So I used to see a therapist, but she went on maternity leave and didn't come back.
Oh,
So I don't have a therapist at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay. But I have a psychiatrist and she's pretty cool. I just got her recently. I used to have a different one and then I was like this doesn't fit, so I got a new one and I
good.
just cuz I don't want to just have medication thrown at me. Like, like I want to actually talk about my mental health and I felt like I was just getting medication thrown at me. And like, but sometimes I got to realize though that partially it's my fault because I mask too much and I don't open up. So, like it's hard to talk about it when you're not talking about it. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I gotta push past that barrier. But which I'm doing right now. I'm doing that right now. I'm
I'm
talking
proud of you.
about it.
I'm proud of you because
Thank you.
that that has been one of the biggest, like, that's one of the biggest things for me. But I've known my therapist since 2019, and I feel
Oh
like I
yeah.
know that I can tell her anything. Like, I've told her stuff that I probably shouldn't have told her, and the fact that she still accepts me for what I am, what I'm doing, and still tries to help me guide past it, it's healing for me because usually in any other relationship, I would just try and end that relationship, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense. 100%. Yeah.
Um, what does masking mean to you?
So masking is the most suffocating thing that I deal with, honestly. Cause like with like it's just it's hard because like it literally feels like you're being suppressed. Like it's just that might also be a little bit of the DID too, but it feels like you're being suppressed, and like cuz like I mean alters could be making me not talk and stuff cuz like, they just be like that, whatever. But, no, masking is just like it's just suffocating and it's like it gets me through every day, but it's suffocating, like cuz it keeps me safe, but it's also suffocating, like it's hard, like it's taxing, it's like it's just it's but sometimes it really does help because you need to like push through a situation, so you mask through it and it helps, but you still got to deal with that feeling afterwards, like of just I masked through
Oof,
that,
yeah.
like it's just oh well, but you know it's just masking
Um,
sucks, but well.
have you ever tried to, like, do you do art?
I do art. I do a lot of art. I wish I had art around me to show you. but I do a lot of digital art. And
Ooh.
I do a lot of digital art. I actually did some album covers for Soul. So if you look at their music, you can see some of my art in there. But shout out to Soul.
Yeah,
Their music's good.
Alistair.
Alistair, yeah.
Alistair.
Yeah.
Okay, Soul
Alistair.
Alistair on Spotify, YouTube. If you oh, you made, I don't,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But
On Facebook?
no, the logo profile picture that they have on what was it?
YouTube?
Yeah. That one. I think. Yeah. I think so. I think.
Okay. Okay, if you remember, bring some like art to the one on the 11th.
Yes, absolutely. Because I love art. It helps me cope. I haven't done a lot of art lately, which kind of sucks. But I'm trying to. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going too fast. Hold on. I might have something in here. I don't know. I guess this is good enough. I do stuff like this.
Aww.
Oh, it's gonna blur out. Oh,
It's
well.
a little bit blurry, but
I can
get the
I can turn
idea.
off
You're
the blur
very
next
fucking
time.
talented.
I'd love it, but I just, you know. Oh, here's a little bit of. No, this one's like a little better, but I don't know if I can even get it in the picture, but it's just fun doodles, fun stuff, but I do a lot of digital art, and I do the tiniest bit of animation, the tiniest bit, and
Okay.
painting once in a while. I like doing taxidermy art a little bit, like painting bones and stuff,
Okay.
like animal bones and whatnot, because I'm a little witchy, I'm not gonna lie. But no, like, I love art. Art helps me cope, it helps me process, it helps me, and it's great. I love art.
Have you ever tried to like do art or send like a message to your other, excuse me if I'm not correct, alters by like doing art or like writing a message?
So like we have different art styles. So like, and it's also interesting with handwriting too. We almost have different handwriting styles too. It's interesting because like the brain just works so weird with that, because like you wouldn't, I don't know. It's like, it's so interesting, but I hate it because it's like my hyperfixation almost, but then I get so stuttery talking about it. Like, you know, because like, it's like, I was that like teenager that got super into like psychology and stuff because I wanted to figure out what the heck was wrong with me. Like, I wanted to figure out like what's wrong, like something doesn't feel right, you know, like, because I learned from an early age that I did not fit in. I did not, and like I knew something was up, like, with my brain, because, like, no one, the only
That had
other
to be
people,
lonely as fuck.
it was so lonely. I literally felt invisible as a kid. Like, it sucked. You know? But, I mean, I'm so grateful that I have so many people that I can go to now. Like, I'm so grateful for it. Because, like, I did not have that much as a kid. Or, like, as a teenager even. Like, because it was basically just, I sat at the anime table with the kids that watched anime, and they talked about stuff, and I just sort of sat there like, okay. You know? Like, they liked hanging out with me, but they wouldn't invite me to anything kind of energy. You know?
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like, I don't know. I felt like I was just sort of like awkward. I don't know. I was an awkward kid, and I had an awkward laugh, and I still do. I still do. Oh my gosh. I remember looking through my psych notes, because I got psych notes back from Tennessee when I was inpatient down there. And I remember getting psych notes, and I remember seeing the awkward laugh being mentioned multiple times. Multiple times. Because awkward laugh. Awkward laugh. Skimming for a good one. Good question.
Yeah.
Are there any...
How was your inpatient experience?
My inpatient experience? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a ride. Are you ready? So... so my inpatient experience, really not good in Tennessee. Like, really bad. Like, I'm talking like... when I was like a teenager and I was in the teenager units, they didn't separate people based on what was going on. They had all the aggressive people with the depressive people, and the people who were schizophrenic with the people who were like, you know, like, just like, they had people everywhere. Like, it's just, and literally, like, I remember like just being like, I cried so much, like, during those inpatient experiences, and, like, I remember, like, I got, one time this one psychiatrist he was just this old dude, and he was, in, like, my first or second inpatient experience. He literally told me, and I was out as trans at that point, you know, and I wasn't there because I was trans. I was there because I was suicidal, you know, and he told me if you want to be a man, you should act like a man. And I'm like, what do you mean? This is so backwards. Like, what are you talking about? That was so disrespectful. Like, this little depressed teenager just sitting here, and you're like, basically, like, man up. Like, if you want to be a man, be a man. And I'm like, first of all, your definition of masculinity... First of all, fuck you. First of all, your definition of masculinity, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's so much more than that. Like, you know. Like, it's just... oh my god. And then, like, I went into a residential facility once. Like, a long-term facility. And I remember seeing this girl break someone's arm. That was pretty messed up. And, like, there was, like, mold on the floor. And I was like, okay, I don't feel safe here. I wasn't there for that long because... yeah, exactly. Like, I was calling my dad, like, help me. And, like, you know, he felt so bad. He felt so bad that I was there, you know. But he was just literally just trying to use any resource he could to get me help, you know. Like, but, like, like, I just... that facility was so bad. And, like, I remember there being, like, I wish I could call out that facility and be like, this is the facility, don't take your kids there. You know, but, no, I remember them literally refusing food to, like, the younger children and shit when they were acting bad. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Like, that's inhumane at that point. Like, that shouldn't be a facility. Like, what the heck? Like, and I just...
that's scary.
It's scary. Like, you know, and this is Tennessee. This is the South. This is like, listen, I'm from Nashville, but this is in like, Magic. This is like, in like, Western Tennessee. This is like a few hours away from where I was. And it was, like, backwards hick nowhere. So, like, you know, like, I was like, I don't want to be here. I'd rather not. No, thank you. And, like, they don't treat people good. Like, they don't. Like, it's not talked about enough how people inpatient don't get treated good. Like, you know, like, it's the medical system.
I personally have never had a bad experience. I've been blessed enough to not have
That's
a
so
bad
good. I'm
experience.
so glad you haven't had a bad experience, because
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
I'm
it's mainly
sorry that
just,
you've had a bad experience because it could have
well,
really made a difference, you know?
it's not entirely bad, because the most recent inpatient experiences I've had, the last two that I had, which was like, one was a few months ago, and one was like a few years ago, and that was like locally, and because I had never been an inpatient up here before, but they did a really good job. They did really good. They really they finally diagnosed me with OCD after me not knowing that I had it for like 23 years. Like,
Wow.
like, and I'm just like, how did we not pick up on this, guys? Like, the intrusive thoughts, the obsessions, how did we not pick up on it, guys? Like, you know, like, it's just, and I feel like OCD doesn't get talked about enough. Like, I deal with OCD, my husband deals with OCD, you know, like, we just, it's intense, because the intrusive thoughts are just boom, 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 and, like, I don't really have the organizational kind of OCD where everything needs to be clean.
I was gonna say, I think people have the wrong idea about OCD.
Yeah,
They
because
think it's about being clean.
there is that a little bit with some, like, some people, but, like, because, like, I like things being organized, but I also have ADHD, so I'm not gonna get that done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna get that done. Like, but my chair keeps, like, falling back. My chair's all broken. But, no, I just, like, it clashes. So many of my mental disorders just clash. They clash together, and I'm like, no, stop. But, anywho, I don't know what I'm rambling about.
No, I'm just listening because I just can't fucking imagine, and I I admire you for
Thank
because
you.
it sounds exhausting.
It is. It's so exhausting, especially when your work keeps making you stay late. They keep making me stay late recently.
Yeah, and props to you for holding down a job.
I know, right? That's what I keep saying. I still can't believe it, honestly. I'm still like, little child me, Grayson inside of me, he's like, how are we doing this? Like, because this is the same, like, part of me that didn't think I'd make it past, like, you know, like, 17. Like, you know, like, so I'm like, how am I still here? But, you know, I got a good support system. I got family. I got, you know, I got good people, so I'm good.
That's
you
fucking
know?
cool.
Yeah. And I got good opportunities. I'm on a podcast with you. That's dope. That's awesome. You know? Like, that's cool. I'm excited. In a good
Are you
mood.
breaking up on your side?
Uh, you're like fuzzing up a little bit sometimes, but it's not too bad.
Okay, now you're fine. It's
Oh.
really weird. As soon as I brought it up, it was like,
Well, like, do you
nope.
notice when I move a little bit, it kind of like buffers? You know? There's like a little tiny buffer. No? I don't know. Technology's weird. Technology's weird. Like,
Technology.
not to mention I'm using that app, so like the camera's like probably all weird because of that, because it can move around and stuff, and I'm like, ah.
Now you're robotic again.
Yeah, so it's, hold on. You know what? I might
Do you want
make
to try?
this.
I don't know what you did last time, but
Hold
if you
on.
want to try,
1 second. Let me just, I'm gonna
Okay.
leave and come back really quick, okay?
okay.
I'll be 5 seconds. I'm just gonna turn off this app thing. Oh, was I breaking up earlier?
Okay.
It's also, no, you know, I know what it is. It's my shitty microphone. I think it is. Am I still breaking up?
No.
No? So I think it's just I need to sit closer to my microphone.
Okay.
Auto panning, which... Oh, yeah, it might be taking up more data. That's right. So here, I'm gonna... Is there a way... Yeah, I can just switch it to my HD web camera, I think. Turn off... But you can't switch cameras. Okay. So here, I'm gonna leave and come back really quick. 1 second.
I got you. I kind of have to pee, but we Gucci. We Gucci. I got maybe like 5 questions left. Getting hungry.
Okay.
Zeeryp.
Did I do it? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
I think I'm good. I'm just gonna lean into the mic a little bit so I don't
Okay.
break up too much.
I got
But
like, I got like maybe 5 more questions left.
yeah, you're good.
Before I ask them, is there anything that we haven't covered yet that you want to cover?
I mean,
We covered like a lot and
we did.
nothing at the same time. A lot.
Exactly. Like I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, with like, I don't know. Go ahead and ask the questions. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What changes do you hope to see in how medical professionals treat transgender and neurodiverse patients?
So, really just, they need to really just, I don't want to just say just sit down and listen, but they really just need to sit down and listen. Like, you know, they need to really take their time and just, like, not be going so, like, I understand because I work in an environment where it's a little, it's not as fast-paced because it's night shift, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, it can be fast-paced, you know? And, like, it gets stressful and you, like, you might not be paying as much attention, you know? Like, but you really gotta pay attention, because,
Yeah,
like...
'cause this is people's lives you're messing
Exactly, like, you know, because, like, I mean, if I had gotten diagnosed earlier, I would probably be a little more sane. Like, if I had figured out what the problem was, like, a little earlier, you know? Like, so many things could have been, like, helped and whatnot. Like, it's just, like, I don't know. Like, because there were so many obvious little signs that nobody picked up. You know? Like, so many obvious little signs. Like, the, like, just, it's, I don't know. It's just wonky. I just really want them to listen.
How can conversations like this podcast help reduce stigma and increase understanding?
Well, like, this podcast really helps, because, like, it really helps people, like, understand, like, hey, these are real people dealing with real issues, you know? Like, these, it's not, like, just, like, oh, this is like a little like, how am I trying to word it? I'm trying to word it right, and like it's not working. But but no, like it's just, hold on, let me get close to my mic again. I'm probably cutting out. I don't know. But no, I just like, what was the question again? I'm having a dissociation moment.
How can conversations like this podcast help reduce stigma and increase understanding?
So people just like watching this, learning the experience of like, oh hey, you know, this is like, for instance, like this isn't just something like that. Hold on, I'm trying to find the words so bad. Like, this isn't just like, it helps it become more noticeable, because like I feel like it's not noticeable. Like, it's not like, because like you see me out in public, you just think, oh hey, there goes this little person just walking around, you know, that you don't think about what someone's dealing with inside, like, you know, like, so like this really helps open up and break open that topic, you know, like, oh hey, this is the hard shit that we're dealing with, you know, like, it's just, you know, really helps break it open.
This is your every fucking day. Like, this is your
It's
life.
my everyday. Like, it's just like, I go to work, I help old people, I go home, and I just, if I, like, I don't know, like, I deal with so much, and it's so fast. Like, you know, it's so fast, so it's hard for me to find the words, especially, like, because it's just so fast. Because, like, it's just, it's crazy how, like, the first, like, because, like, with back on the topic of DID, but with DID, it forming at such an early age, it's so crazy that it forms, like, that early, and that, you know, just, like, because, like, I don't know, I'm jumping topics.
No, I'm kind of following. Like, I truly can't imagine, because I just know what it was like for me, and I don't know if I had BPD at the time. I definitely had anger issues all my life, but
Mm.
I also know how fucking lonely it was, and like I just can't imagine for you. Like, and was your I don't know what the deal is with like your mom, but like were your parents supportive? Did they help you get help? Did you get help by
So,
yourself?
so with like my mom, for instance, and if she's watching this, sorry, sorry,
Thumbs
boo,
down.
boo, you kind of failed the assessment, but it's not entirely her fault. She was super chronically ill, still is, like, you know, and like the system really failed her. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, it's sad, but like also don't neglect your kids. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Get help.
like
Yeah.
it's a hard topic, because like, you know, some of it's really not her fault, like, you know, like, it's
Yeah,
just,
but at some point, this is how I see it, because I used to like kind of defend my mom because, you know, she's my mom, I love her, but at some point you're old enough to get the chance to realize that it may not be your fault, but it is your
it
responsibility.
is
And
absolutely, yeah, 100%, 100%. Like, it's just, part of me still wants to defend her a little bit and be like, oh my
that's fair.
gosh.
That's fucking
But like
fair.
at the same time, like there was so much just like trauma. It sucked, you know, like, and just there's so much shit that's just like, I hate to say this word, but like snaky, you know? And it makes me sad. Like, it's just my mom, like, like, you
Yeah.
know, but she my dad and my stepmom, they're really great. They're wonderful. They got custody of me when I was like, what, 4 or 5? 4 or 3? I don't know. Something. Timelines make no sense to me. But, and usually I feel like, I'm gonna look it up so I don't get it wrong. DID forms that so like from age like this is like hold on, this is like the AI overview. Hold on. 1 second. Between the ages 5 and 10. That age range is usually when it forms. So like I was still seeing her like constantly on the weekends and like, you know, like I was still seeing her a lot. I was staying summers and stuff, and you know, it was enough to fuck me up. Like, you know, it was enough to fuck me up. And like, you know, I almost remember bits and pieces of like, not me remembering, but like one of my alters remembering almost, like bits and pieces of like, just like the dissociation that was associated with it, because like, I would remember just being, like, in this one room. I don't remember which room it was, but I remember being in this one room. Absolutely filthy. I hate to say it. Absolutely filthy. Hoarder home. And I would lay there and just listen to, like, the same song over and over and over again. And I would just dissociate, and I would just, like, be in my own world. You know, like, my own world and, like, my own people comforting me, like, because I never truly feel alone, honestly. Because I got, like, there's the term polyfragmented. It basically means, like, you have a lot of alters. And, like, not all of them may be, like, some of them may be dormant, you know, like, because alters can go dormant and just, like, not be there, you know? They might still be there, but just be, like, suppressed, but, like, you know, they can, I'm having a moment, hold on. Council meeting, no, council meeting in my head, no, just kidding, don't mind me, no, but, like, I just, that threw me off. I just had a moment.
No, I think I got the gist of what you were saying. It almost like I could feel myself, my eyes were getting a little wet. I'm not gonna lie, because I just, you know, I pictured I don't.
You're empathetic. You're empathetic.
But, like, I grew up in a hoarder house, and I know that I wasn't ever allowed to have friends over. Or
oh god, no,
anything like that, and I didn't have like kids around in my neighborhood, and I just remember it being so fucking lonely. And so
I'm glad that I at least like had, like, for instance, like my dad's area, like I at least had this neighbor that I hung out with sometimes, you know, and we stopped hanging out like when I turned like 13 or something. I don't want to say it's because I came out as trans, but I think it might be because I came out as trans that she stopped talking to me. Or like her family was like, nope, stop talking to that person. And I'm like, okay. But no, like, because I came out as trans at like, 12, 13? Something like that.
That's young.
Yeah. Yeah. And, because like, and this is a funny, like, segue topic, but, like, I was arguing with this person online the other, like, few months ago or something about being trans and stuff, and they were like, you'll start regretting it at 6 years, and I'm like, haha, I'm 10 years above that. I'm at 10 years, so You don't have nothing on me. But no, no, it's just it was hard. It was really hard, but like, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been, you know. I'm glad I wasn't like, you know, I was never like beaten, you know, like, so that's good.
Yeah, you got that going for you.
It still doesn't replace the like, you know, the
Yeah.
like mental trauma, but
Yeah.
you know, like witnessing fights and like, you know, just all the hoarding, the animal poop, because she was like an animal hoarder too, and so like animal poop everywhere, dead animals, all that stuff, not fun. You know.
No.
But
No.
not definitely just no, not good. But water break. I don't know where I'm going with the rest of that, but
That's okay. We got about 3 more questions because I know we've been at it kind of a long time.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
it is exhausting.
Yeah, I gotta get to sleep soon, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna, we can take our time. I gotta sleep soon.
I forgot.
Oh,
that
it's
you-
fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine.
No, it's good.
Okay. If you could speak to your younger self, what would you say?
Part of me was like, well, I already can, but I already can, but no, if I could say anything to my younger self, it would be just don't give up, like, just keep going, like, just don't give up, like, you know, but, like, also just be yourself more, like, you know, like, there's no shame in that. You don't gotta be so closeted and shy. Just be yourself. Don't be afraid of being judged. Like, come on.
Okay.
Like, you know, that fear is
Okay.
just gonna drive you crazy. Like,
And the last question is, what do you hope listeners take away from your story?
that there's a weird little guy in Michigan that's trans and that thinks that every viewer should be themselves.
All right. Let's go.
Yes, be themselves, whether that be just, you know, I don't know. Just be yourself.
All right. That's
But
fair.
yeah.
I want to thank you for being on the show today, and thank
Oh,
you for
absolutely.
being fucking vulnerable, fucking real.
Yeah.
You know, just yourself.
I'm sorry I was stuttering so much.
No,
I was like,
I know how like it can be intimidating.
I've
being
never
on-
been on a podcast before, so I didn't know what to expect. I was like, oh my god.
I look forward
But-
to having you and Soul both on here because
Yes.
you guys will be able to bounce off each other and
Yes, it's
You
gonna
know.
be it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be such a fun like little exchange. I'm gonna love it.
all
but-
right, well, get some sleep and
Yes.
thank you again for being here.
No problem. See you later. Bye.